freaking low, gang. It is yo girl has no idea how to do her hair slash Cami slash Supreme Banana, and I am back finally with another spirituality manifestation vid per very high request, per extraordinary things happening in my life, and I just want to share with you guys. And I just want to make a disclaimer. This is not to flex whatsoever. I actually would be more comfortable keeping this like low key. Like, I don't really like talking numbers or talking about my income, but I want to be specific about details and tell you guys a story so you guys can see the power of manifestation and realize that every single one of us has this power within us, and we can literally change our lives for the better, whether it's money or weight or love or anything. Basically everything that I'm gonna be talking about can be applied to anything in your life. I just applied it to money specifically, and yeah, I literally manifested $15,000. Let's get into how I manifested the monies. My money manifestation process began a few months prior, so maybe like 5 months prior, but I say 2.5 months because 2.5 months before I got the monies, I literally wrote down exactly what happened. But what I'm saying is I began my money manifestation process like 5 months prior, and that was by beginning reading these beautiful, incredible books. This is You Are a Badass, and this is You Are a Badass at Making Money. These books are absolutely incredible. I recommend them to everyone I meet, and I really can thank them for just absolutely kickstarting my money manifestation game. Basically, what these books did for me was changed my mindset, which was key to manifesting money. Because we live in a society, at least how I view it, that money is viewed as a convict. We see money as the problem. We see people doing horrible things with money, whether it's like corruption or hurting people or seeking more power. But the thing is, the problem is not in the money. The problem is with the people with the money. I always saw money as the problem, so I always saw money as a negative thing. It kind of was this subconscious thought that I didn't even realize I had until I read this book. And Jen talks about how you have to love money. I think a lot of us at least have a little bit of guilt when it comes to money, a little bit of negativity, and that repels money. Like, if you have the mindset of money is evil, guess what? It's not gonna come to you. So step one, change your mindset. And this took a lot of practice. Every day I would repeat affirmations saying, I love money. Money comes to me in abundance. Money is amazing. Money allows me to do incredible things. Money is freedom. And you might not believe these things at first, but once you repeat affirmations, it's kind of training your subconscious. So once I was training my mindset to love money and not hate it and therefore repel it, which also goes to like yourself. Do you have a mindset that you are terrible with money? Change that shit, okay? This is the law of attraction. You're gonna be attracting what you give out. If you are constantly saying, believing, and thinking that you are awful with money, you are poor, money doesn't come to you, guess what? It's not gonna come to you. Step number two, what I did is act as if. Act as if I did have a lot of money, which can be a little tricky when the money hasn't come to you yet. You know, how are you supposed to go out spending when you don't got the monies to spend? So I did this kind of in a smaller way. So say, for example, I wanted to go out to eat. And I forgot to mention that before I manifested this money, I was at the poorest point in a really long time. My bank account was not looking very good. So a lot of times I was like, oh, I can't afford going to eat out, or I should wait to go get groceries until a couple days so like I don't have to spend the monies or whatever. But instead, I did little actions that instead of thinking I shouldn't do this thing because I don't have money, I would go and do it. You need to act as if the money is here and you know the money is coming. That's the most important part. Just trusting that the money is coming and acting as if.
Where no drainage is provided except open sewers, and where supplies of water are inadequate, one lives with the ever-present threat of epidemic diseases. That there have been no epidemics in Nong Khai so far is a great tribute to the medical team. But most of all, it's due to the skill and dedication of people like Dr. Garcia, who have the ability to earn substantial money in their own country, but who choose to work for refugees.